What's up, everybody? King of Fomo here, coming at you with your daily crypto updates. Today we're going to be talking more about the update for Police and Thief game. I do think that they're officially sold out of all of their NFTs right now as far as minting new ones. So we'll get into what is phase 2 of this game and can you still make money with it? Will it still go up in value? That type of thing. We're going to be speculating on that. We're also going to talk about some of the other staking / gaming NFT platforms that I'm doing. We'll talk about things like Chikn. We might get into sunflower farmers, and we'll also talk about things like staking coins, such as Strong Block, and how that has been doing pretty well for me in the past couple of days. Now, I have been sick over the past 3 days with a particular virus. I am better enough today to make a video, but this just goes to show that having coins and NFT games that do passive earnings over time can really help, especially when you're out of commission or when you can't look at your computer screen every day to do active trading on coins. And it's worked out particularly well. So let's take a look at the AVAX stats page right here. As you can see, the top two coins, or the top two NFTs on the Avalanche blockchain, are still the Chikn game and the Police and Thief game. Now, Chikn is one that I sort of side talked about. I haven't really gone into it too much, but this one has been going up pretty well over the past couple of weeks. Currently, the floor price for one Chikn is $1,870, which is not too shabby. Now, I did end up buying a Chikn maybe about a week ago, pretty much the same time I started Police and Thief game, and it's gone up a lot in value since I've purchased it. And I've talked a little bit about this game, about how it works really well, especially for the beginners, because the beginners can actively level up their Chikn very quickly, while the people who have much bigger Chickens that are making them much more money have to do things slower due to this timer right here. And it's worked out actually pretty nicely. The amount of eggs that I'm getting on a daily basis is getting me a lot of feed on a daily basis, and feed can be sold for a pretty penny. The price of feed is going up, so this is another NFT that you can work with passively. Again, I don't really have to do anything with my Chikn since it's already grown up pretty much, for every 9 hours, and then every 10 hours when I feed it next time. So I really do like the passive nature of this game, and if I do decide I'm getting tired of it, or if I think that there's not going to be much more happening with Chikn, again, I can sell that singular Chikn for $1,000 at the current moment. But again, there's a lot in the works for the Chikn game as well as the Police and Thief game. So let's talk about that one next. Now, this is in my Discord group, so if you guys aren't a patron, then you can become a patron over there on patreon.com/kingoffomo, and you can actually get access to things like this before I make videos about them, so you won't have to scratch your head and ask yourself, why am I still playing this game? But somebody actually mentioned this in my Discord, and this is also in the Police and Thief Discord somewhere. But this is phase 2 of the game that's coming out next. So you don't really use your thieves to earn loot anymore. Well, you will use them to earn loot, but there's going to be this new token called Bribe that will be purchased, where you can use Bribe to upgrade your Police and Thieves. So what's the big deal with upgrading your Police and Thieves? It really reminds me of Ether-orcs. When they first started, their whole phase 1 of their game was upgrading the orcs, and this is kind of the phase 2 of this game, is upgrading your Police and Thieves. I think that's a really cool feature. I think it was definitely loved in Ether-orcs and worked out really well for Ether-orcs. A lot of people were actively playing the game and trying to upgrade as much as possible, because once phase 3 comes around, your Police and Thieves might not be able to be upgraded anymore. But just having this component of the game available shows that they might potentially be on the same level as Ether-orcs in terms of development, so they can definitely, I think, flesh this out even more beyond phase 2. So if you're worried about the game crashing after phase 2, personally, I'm not worried about that, especially with this whole ecosystem setup right here. But essentially, like I said, the way that it works is your thieves will still earn loot, but they're going to earn more loot based on how much upgrades they have. To upgrade them, you have to get this bribe token. To get the bribe token, you can either purchase it or stake loot tokens, and you either sell the bribe token or spend the bribe token on your on your guys to make them even stronger. So a couple ways that you can play this in the future: you can spend and buy bribe tokens and earn bribe tokens and make your guys, your thieves and police, even stronger, and then sell them on the market. Sell these super strong thieves and police on the market for a higher price. You can either hold out and not really sell anything, just keep upgrading until phase 3 to see what happens next, or you can just sell your bribe tokens or sell your loot tokens. So there's a lot of ways to play it, and this is the way that I like to see NFTs progress, instead of it being a singular path, kind of like we just had with phase 1, where you make the loot and you kind of just either sell the loot or you hold the loot. There's a lot of different things to do with this next phase, so I think that that is very exciting for the police and thief game. So next week we could get into Sunflower Farmers. I actually wanted to show you guys this, but I think they turned off their game because it was clogging up the Polygon blockchain. So we can get into that a little bit later, but this is another thing that I've sort of been doing on the sidelines, just to show you guys kind of that I don't have to be glued to my computer at all times, but definitely passive profits with NFTs are a possibility. And then lastly, we can get into Strong Node. So Strong Node, or Strong Block, my Strong Node over here on Strong Block, has been doing incredibly well too. If I can switch networks here, we'll see if it works. But I've earned about 7 tokens since my last upgrade. I'm actually planning on doing an upgrade of the I have to pay for my nodes so far, and like I said, it's been working out really nicely due to the fact that it logged me out there, due to the fact that we have a strong price token of $621, which is really good. Again, compared to the clones, there's been tons and tons of clones of Strong Block that have come out that have really just fallen off a cliff. And Strong Block's really been one of the only ones, if not the only one, to kind of survive this long and have such a strong community. So I don't know if I'm going to get to 10 Strong Block tokens right now. I do think that I might start selling some pretty soon here to recoup what I put in. But again, this I think has potential. It definitely had an uptrend during these past 3 days in the bearish market while all the other coins were going down. Now it's kind of moving sideways. It's not really moving down quite yet. So definitely take caution when you're planning on buying this. If you do plan on buying this, try to buy it at a good price. So that is pretty much everything. The market is taking an upturn. Oasis Network, or the Rose token, is up significantly. I think they just hit an all-time high today, and I think they're doing, like, you can actually access their blockchain and everything on MetaMask now, and look at Swap, which I posted about on my channel a little bit earlier. So there's a lot of stuff to really look into. I just wanted to do a short update today because, like I said, I'm not feeling super good, but just to keep you guys in the loop about Police and Thief game and some other stuff to kind of just do some research on your own with. If you like the earning aspect of Police and Thief game and you haven't tried Chikn yet, this is definitely one I think people can still get into, and play around with, and see what they can earn with it. And there's other NFTs too on OpenSea that on the Ethereum blockchain, again, that are sort of gamey, that you might want to look into as well, like Ether-orcs and Nifty League. And this kind of, like, one of the things I noticed about the OpenSea is that their market sort of does the opposite of what crypto does. So when crypto's going down, these things start shooting up in price, and then when crypto's going up, they start kind of going sideways or moving downwards. But that is everything for today, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and if you're not a part of my Patreon group yet, again, it's definitely helpful for times like this when I'm sick. If you want to get in touch with me or in touch with other people that are interested in the things that I talk about on the channel, and find other new projects, that Patreon is definitely helpful, especially getting into that Discord group, which I post a link to for every video that I make. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.